With Thanksgiving ending, students and staff at MHS have now focused their attention on Christmas. But with all of this holiday talk going on, it made me curious as to what their favorite holiday of the year is.
My favorite holiday is Halloween because I really like dressing up, and I think I like the colors, I like the costumes, and I like the candy. So I like Halloween.
My favorite holiday is Christmas, probably because that's most of the time that I be with my family and we do a lot of stuff together.
Mine is Christmas because I get gifts.
My favorite holiday, I'm gonna say Thanksgiving because I like to eat. I really like to eat.
My favorite holiday would probably be 4th of July because it's in the summertime. I like summertime, and I like what the 4th of July represents.
After learning that Christmas is an MHS favorite, it makes me wonder what are some of the least favorite holidays here at MHS.
My least favorite holiday is Easter because like in my family it's usually more tailored towards kids, and so I have to do all the work, and I'm pretty lazy, so I don't like doing all the work. So I have to go hide all the Easter eggs and stuff.
My least favorite holiday is probably Easter. I don't know why. I don't do nothing on Easter. For real. I don't know.
Probably Easter because I don't really celebrate it.
My least favorite holiday, I'm gonna say Valentine's Day. I don't really care for none of that.
With the verdict being that Easter is the least favorite holiday, I asked students that if they could make their own holiday, what would it be?
If I can make a holiday, I would make it all about celebrating me. Or what if there was a holiday where you celebrated your favorite person and you just gave them all your love and attention for that whole day. That would be pretty cool.
Our birthday, because we love ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes, and spoil me.
I'm gonna say a free day where you can just get anything you want for free.
Probably a mac and cheese day because I love mac and cheese. So if you could have a holiday where everybody had to eat mac and cheese, I think it'd be a really good holiday.
Personally, Thanksgiving has to be one of my favorite holidays because like Marquise, I like to eat. I also have to agree with Elena, Terry, and Sage because I don't really like Easter since it doesn't have really much of a meaning for me. Either way, everyone has their own favorite holiday. Signing off from PNN, I'm Jenny Pleasant.
With video games being a normal hobby and sometimes serious job, people love them, and a lot come out every year. MHS has a lot of gamers, so let's see what game they're excited for.
All right, my favorite new release is God of War Ragnarok. Bro, the game's heated. I play of all the God of Wars ever since PlayStation 2.
I'm excited for the new Spider-Man game because the last one you couldn't play with other people. I think you're going to be able to play with other people on this one. Plus, they got Venom in us, so I think it's going to be cool.
Elden Ring because the gameplay and I spent a lot of time. The bosses are very interesting, and the world is very complex and stuff. A lot of mystery and stuff. So
I'm really happy that I got Sonic Frontiers because it's a mix of all the old games, the adventure games. They all had its momentum and stuff, and the cyberspace levels had all the boost levels, which is really fun. The music I do not like, but all the other stuff I do like.
Game that I'm excited for is coming out right now is probably... Well, one that came out would probably be God of War Ragnarok. That one's I've seen a lot of clips of, and it looks really good.
With there being a lot of games that are coming out or have come out this year, let's hear some recommendations.
A new game that I would recommend would probably be Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 goes back to, the old roots that Call of Duty had, which is fun, campaign, good campaign, great characters. Genuinely just a lot more fun than I think of the newer games, honestly. So that's just my opinion, though.
That new Spider-Man, I ain't gonna lie.
I guess Elden Ring. That's the newest game I played.
A new game that's came out that I would recommend is God of War Ragnarok because it's good. The story and the graphics is all fire, bro.
I gotta say Sonic Frontiers again because it's got all the elements you need in every other game. It's got combat, it's got a level setting, a difficulty setting. Go fast.
Even though this is about new video games, we can't forget about the old video games that paved the way for these games to come out.
WWE 2K14 because they have the old school wrestlers and the modern day wrestlers with fun gameplay and new match types and stuff. I used to play it when I was younger, and I still kind of play it.
My favorite old school video game was Super Mario Bros. Because it was fun when like other people play with you. I remember my favorite character was Yoshi, and like it was just good memories when I played that game.
All right, my favorite old school game is Mario Kart 64. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe because like I'm kind of like old school. Like I grew up with GameCube, Game Boy Advance, PlayStation 2. But like that one holds a dear like close to my heart.
With all the announcements of impending new games coming, there's a wide variety to choose from. And depending on your hobbies, is there a game you're hoping will come out? Signing off from PNN, I'm Isaiah.
With the series The Watcher trending on Netflix, it has caught a lot of fans' attention to make it one of the top series to view. Many MHS students like the suspense of a new family moving into a house and getting creepy letters from someone called The Watcher.
My favorite part was when they left the house because they needed to leave. Like the house was just getting to a certain point where it was just getting crazy. Yeah.
My favorite part was when they found out the dude was like living in like the bunker of the house.
My favorite part from the series got to be the ending because it kind of left you on a cliffhanger. And I like TV shows that kind of don't have no happy ending.
MHS students have different opinions about the show, so let's see what scenes they would change if they could.
I don't think I really changed nothing. I liked how the way the show flowed and everything, like how it played out. So yeah.
One thing I would change from the series is probably the part when they moved into the hotel, but the family had moved into the hotel and the dad had went back to the house. I feel like, that was kind of crazy. They should have just stuck together.
Now, we're going to see on a scale of 1 to 10 how our peers raced the show and how entertaining it was for them.
I think it was like a 8.5 because in the beginning it was a little boring, but then like when you kept watching it, it was getting good, and most people like might not like that, but I rate it 8.5.
I'd probably say an 8 out of 10, but like the ending was kind of bad, so it would have been a 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10 if the ending was good, but yeah, pretty much it.
Entertaining wise, I give it really about a 10 because I was up probably like 11 to whenever it ended by like 6 in the morning watching the show. I was just entertained, so it definitely was. Yeah.
As the show is trending nationally on Netflix, it is also currently a popular top series at Maryville High School. Signing off from PNN, Shamar Matthews.
Whether you have straight or curly hair, your hairstyle is a form of self-expression and confidence. Although there are a variety of hairstyles, there is some controversy on if people from different backgrounds should wear styles from other cultures. An example of this is Kim K, who received hate for wearing Fulani braids. Many argue that Black people are the only group entitled to braids, however, many disagree. Our MHS students have a variety of opinions on what they consider as cultural appropriation.
No, I don't think so because I feel like you should be able to wear whatever makes you happy.
I'm with the same. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't know. You feel me? Like, if you wear it and it makes you happy, that's you. Just don't care what people think. But everybody gonna have an opinion at the end of the day. You feel me?
If you look stupid with it, don't wear it though. Like, yeah.
I feel like culture's own hairstyle simply because like our braids and stuff, we got that because our ancestors started that because they needed a way to protect their hair. So like we got it from past like ancestors and they got their hairstyles from past ancestors. So we own our stuff.
I feel like white people can't wear braids simply because it's damaging to their hair texture. We have the hair texture for the braids and it helps protect our hair, which is why we do it. But for them, like every time I see somebody a white person wearing braids, like their hair is falling out and all this other stuff. So I don't think it's like they should do it so they won't damage their hair.
I think gatekeeping styles is fair because I feel like at some point we need stuff to ourselves. Like we share a whole lot with other, a lot of different cultures. So I feel like hairstyle should be something that we hold to ourselves.
I personally, now this is my Personal belief, I don't think that, hair is something that a culture can own. I know that there are certain hairstyles that are attributed with this culture, that culture, this culture, that culture, but I don't think that somebody trying to put their hair up in braids is doing it out of spite or doing it out of a, mean place in their heart. I think it's more so emulating what they want to be, and, if they choose to wear their hair in any certain way, that's their own prerogative. I do know some people view it a different way, and that's completely fine. This is just my own opinion. But at the same time, I do not think that anybody should be kind of lambasted or made to feel unwanted because of their hairstyle or clothing.
I don't think it should be you should not exclude people from them. Like, if you want people to be all hang around, I guess you should want to include people in their hairstyle, have people do it. But if you feel like you don't want to do it or something like that, then you don't have to. But I believe that, they shouldn't exclude that many people from using the hairstyle. People shouldn't know the origin of wearing hair. Like, if you wear the hair just to look cool, it wouldn't work out. Because why does it mean something that it means more to other people, but you're wearing it just to look cool around your friends? It wouldn't work out like that. So I guess that people should understand the hairstyle way more than just wearing it for fun.
Yes, because like I said before, it has meaning behind it. It's a cultural experience or a personal meaning. Like, say they grew up seeing their mother braid their hair, or and she passed away. It just has true meaning and personal feelings. And I feel like people should know the meaning behind something before they put it on or put it on their head. So, yeah.
No, I don't. I think anyone can wear any style. I mean, it's like clothes. You don't have to be a certain race to wear a certain type of clothes or dress a certain way. It doesn't really matter. I don't think you should need to, because hair is like food in a way, like recipes. Like, you don't need to know the origin and what culture the recipe came from before you eat it. It's just you do, and if you like that, you like it.
I don't think white people can't wear braids. It's like, if you want to express yourself differently than others, go for it. Like, it's gonna be different. Like, you can be different and stuff, and it's like, it's not fair if we can share down here and wear lace fronts, even though they don't own lace fronts or they didn't make lace fronts. It's still like a respecting. They're human too, So it's like, they can wear braids and we can straighten our hair, because they don't get mad at us when we straighten our hair, so I'll get mad at them when they wear braids.
Although people may be divided on topics like this, at the end of the day, we should have respect for both sides regardless of opinion on cultural appropriation. Signing off of PNN, I'm Taylor Washington, and have a great weekend.
As the winter sports begin to start, the Maryville Pirates basketball team has been practicing and working hard to start off the season to a great start. This upcoming season, players and coaches have different thoughts on how the season will go.
This upcoming season, I feel great about this upcoming season. We got a couple really good, solid returning seniors coming back this year. We've had a great summer. We do a lot of summer tournaments, and this year we actually performed a lot better than I expected. The guys play really well as a team, as a unit. We haven't had that in some of the past teams, so it was kind of nice to see. They play really solid defense from 1 to 5, so I mean, the season's looking great so far.
How I feel about this upcoming season is like, we should be decent. Like, we got a better team than last year. We got like better attitudes, feel me? And we should make it further than we did last year.
I feel that coming in, we real young and small, so I'm just trying to make sure the team, we straight and scrappy and play more defense. I feel great about this season, I ain't gonna lie. We got a young group, we got a lot of energy.
I mean, man, I'm really feeling great, man. We got a lot of young talent, you feel me? You already see 2 key players out here to watch out for, feel me, 28 game. Nah, I'm just playing that, but we prepared, bro. We coming, feel me? Everybody better watch out, I'm letting you know right now.
Hey, we got a good team this season, not gonna lie. Me and Kels right here, we finna go crazy. And Jay, we on DJ, bro. Main key players of the team.
As the Maryville Pirates feel great about their upcoming season, how will they prepare for it?
So preparing for the season, we always look for our season as like a 3-part kind of season. The first part is non-conference play. The second part is conference play, and then the third part obviously comes the playoffs. So right now we're starting. We haven't played a game yet, but we're coming up on our non-conference schedule, which is always tough. We play a lot of really tough teams. We always have one of the hardest schedules in the state. So we start usually preparing for defense first. We got to look to stop these teams before we can do anything else. So we always focus on defense and kind of let our offense come from our defense, get out in transition, try and get some easy, quick buckets. So once we feel we're comfortable on defense, then we start to get into our offense stuff. But we like to play our offense through our defense.
How do we prepare for the seasons? Like getting extra shots up at the practice, getting our body right, being a trainer, like learn the plays. You feel me?
We're prepared for the season by practicing, bringing energy, playing more defense, coming together as a team, bringing up each other, being more of a family and a brotherhood.
Real, I mean, we go out together, feel me? We prepared on the court, we come together, we got a lot of energy. We just all young, we bond together. We like that.
Facts. Just work as a team and practice, bring energy, all that.
While preparing for the upcoming season, the Maryville Pirates have some key players to look out for.
So this year we got 3 seniors that are all going to probably have an impact. First and foremost, we got Darren Weaver. Again, he played really well for us last year in the sectional, was kind of one of our leaders, one of the reasons we won against Valpo last year in the sectional. He's going to have to play a lot of different roles for us. He might play point guard. He's going to have to play some big for us. He's going to play pretty much every position 1 to 5 for us. But he's really versatile. That helps us. Another senior, Jeremiah Roberts, we have coming back. Really good shooter. He's come in and looked really good. He's going to help us kind of open defenses up because they got to kind of worry about him shooting on the outside. So they're not going to be able to kind of sit back and jam up the paint on us. So he should be able to help open defenses up a little bit for us. And we got O'Shawn Kelly, another senior. Again, he kind of does it all. He's got a great mid-range jumper. Offensively, he's really versatile. He always finds a way to score, and defensively, he always steps up to the challenge whenever we need him. So our 3 seniors are who I would really say to look out for this year.
We got Darren, of course, me, J-Rob, Keyshawn, Shamar, all type of key players. We got a good starting 5 and a bench, so we got to be ready for everything.
The players to look out for, you got Bryce. He a freshman. He's starting. You got Jay Will. He been playing varsity his whole 3 years. We got DJ. DJ, they say he our best players. You got Kelvion. He really liked that. Kelvion really liked that, and myself, of course.
Some key players, feel me? Me as a sophomore coming in, real tough. We got a freshman right here. Hey, look out for him for real. Hey, senior year, you're going to be a dog. Still going to be a dog now, but you feel me? DJ, everybody know that. Jay Will, J Rob, I mean, really everybody. Feel me? Everybody coming in, they playing their role, being a star in their role. Feel me? We're going to go crazy.
With positive vibes, many of the players and coaches feel confident about the upcoming season. We encourage you to come out and support the Pirates as they look forward to the great year. Signing off from PNN, I'm Nathan Gills.
"2022 has been a year of hype for Marvel and DC fans. From Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness to Batman, diehards of these franchises had a lot to watch this year. But which of these companies had the better year?
I feel like DC had a better 22 because it was a lot more movies. I ain't gonna lie, Black Panther was lit, but I feel like Batman, they came out with something different, and Black Adam, we didn't get to see that, and he always in the game stuff when you get to see in the movie, so I feel like it's something new.
Marvel, because they had a few weeks ago they had came out with Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and I think it was okay, but it was kind of sad and all that stuff because she all that stuff.
Marvel, because they just had more movies, and the movies I saw were better. Like Thor, I think was better than Black Adam, and Black Panther, that was just better than all the movies that DC made this year.
This year isn't the only year where Marvel and DC have made movies. From Justice League to Avengers, over the years, fans of superhero movies have made their own opinions on what their favorite movies from these 2 companies are.
My favorite DC movie is Batman, bro. Batman all day, bro. Batman is the all-time greatest superhero in DC. I don't care what nobody say.
Avengers Endgame, because they brought back Captain America and Tony Stark, and they made them friends again. And after that, they fought Thanos, they won, and then it was a crazy ending.
Favorite DC movie is probably the new Justice League, like the one that came out on HBO, because they added some extra scenes. They make the movie really long, like 3 hours, I think, but it was still really good because they redid some scenes, added some scenes, made some scenes look better.
Marvel and DC have been battling for the title of best superhero company for decades, but who does MHS think is the better company?
Marvel, because if Marvel went against DC, then I'm guessing Marvel will win, and they have Captain Marvel and Iron Man and all that stuff. You know how it is.
Marvel, because I feel like that's a no-brainer. I feel like Marvel's always been better than DC. DC does have like some of my favorite heroes, but in universe-wise, Marvel got it.
DC. Look, before everybody started getting on my case, like I know Marvel got a lot of good characters. But I feel like DC is my favorite. Like, I grew up on DC, so I don't know.
Marvel, no contest. It's not really a contest. They just make the movies more and they make them better.
As we can all see, Marvel has won the battle of popularity, for the majority of people at MHS vastly prefer the MCU over the... Hold on. What is the DC universe called again? DC Multiverse. Okay, well, like I was saying, the majority of people at MHS vastly prefer the MCU over the DC Multiverse. And with that, signing off from PNN, I'm Jordan Wiggins.
High school relationships have many ups and downs, but most students want their relationships to last past high school. Some students at MHS have their different beliefs and opinions on whether high school relationships can last after high school.
It depends on who the people are. If you come to the conclusion where it's like, okay, I just want to have fun until you go to college, then most likely not. But if you plan on it and you had them talks and conversations with your significant other, then yeah.
I think they can last, like if y'all really feel like y'all stable enough and have enough love for each other after high school, it should be no problem on why y'all shouldn't still be together, and y'all should really be prospering after high school.
To be honest, I think no, because as you get older, things change. Your feelings change for one another. Not everybody gonna feel the same as you felt. You might not think that boy is the same cute boy that you seen when you was in 12th, 11th grade. Like people, like, and the more you go out and the more you get to know people, and when you start going out of state and all that stuff, college, you gonna want to have fun. You ain't trying to, be tied down to one boy for your whole entire life that you just had when you got a whole entire life to live. So no, I don't really be thinking that they gonna last. I mean, they can. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think that they always will last. Like 9 times out of 10, they not gonna last.
I don't really think high school relationships will last in the long run because, we still young. Like at the end of the day, people don't mature, and then you still don't know it, like where your life's gonna take you. You feel me? Like if you plan on going to college, the person that you got right now, you feel me? They might not go to college. You might go to, you feel me, Florida or something. You never know.
Certain ones, certain don't. Like, I ain't gonna lie. These couples be walking in the hallway, all in my way, doing all that kissing, all that. Carry it along, do that. Nobody else want to see that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm single, so I don't want to see it. Like, if I was in a relationship, I'd be all for it. Like, we twin. No, get that out my face. It ain't gonna last. Y'all ain't gonna know each other 5 years.
It depends on if the person is close to someone, but most of the time people go to college and go different places, so I don't really see that going.
Students at MHS get a daily view of some of the relationships at our school. Some have positive and negative advice for some of these relationships and could possibly help them improve and last longer.
Like I said before, a lot of relationships are childish and they only like school relationships. They don't really talk outside of school or go to dinners, go on dates, different stuff. So if they want to improve, they can, take each other out on dates, buy each other gifts for Christmas, spoil each other, or just, be real relationships.
I feel like the relationships that we got at this school, they good. You feel me? I feel like some people, they be, you feel me, getting around. I ain't gonna say no names, but if my advice to get to them is, don't put your trust into these girls because they not who y'all think they is.
they can't improve because everybody is cheating on one another. Like, everybody got a little sneaky link, everybody got a little side piece. If they want to improve, be loyal and stop having these other people on the side. Like, be loyal like me, y'all. Get y'all of me.
My opinion on relationship at this school is some can be real messy and they let social media dictate what happened in a relationship. And I feel like if you and your boyfriend or you and your girlfriend let social media dictate what happened in your relationship, then y'all really shouldn't be together. But it's a lot of cute relationships that I really support. You know, it's some really cute people. But the way they can improve, but like just, I don't know, just don't let other people talk about y'all relationship and just keep it between y'all. Y'all don't gotta be private, but like let it be known that you're in a relationship, because if you don't let it be known, how people gonna know?
Me personally, it's wild, and I feel like it's a big point of like everybody got a trust issue and like lying and telling the truth. Like I feel like if everybody come and tell the truth in a relationship, like I don't feel like too much will happen because like everybody make mistakes. Like,
now that we have heard some of the opinions about relationships at MHS, hopefully things could get better for couples at MHS. Signing off from PNN, I'm Mackenzie Holloman. Stay safe, Pirates.